Middle MAGA.
What is good? Osiris here. Thanks for stopping by Middle MAGA. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving dinner or celebration, if you do celebrate that. And then we're going to slide on into a festive end of the year holiday season. And I want to reiterate, though, as things continue to get crazy, and Tucker Carlson just recently warned, everybody's been warning, 2024 is going to be something that we don't even know how crazy it's going to be.
This is not political. What we're watching is not political. This is not politics. Politics is a human-conceived system whereby civilized people settle their differences without violence and by consensus. Politics describes a negotiation. You want this, I want that. Neither of us is going to get exactly what we want, but we'll each come away thinking we didn't get totally hosed, and we can continue to live together. That's what politics is. And that's why nobody wants to watch it, because it's filled with horse trading and accommodations. No one exits the process pure. Everybody has given up something. That's the nature of it. And while it's unattractive, like watching heavy-set people have sex, it's absolutely necessary, and it's kind of beautiful in its way. In its way. Everyone deserves love. And everyone deserves to live in a country governed by politics, not force. You say you hate politics. What's the option? Force. You only get two options.
We've seen an article out now that referenced multiple times what would happen if Donald Trump was unlived. There's literally articles talking about this as if it should be normalized, and we don't know what's going to happen. But to me, it's very simple where the focus should be. The focus can't be everywhere. The focus can't be on the border here or Semites 7,000 miles away here, and then impeaching Joe Biden, which sounds like the dumbest thing you've ever heard in your life, an old senile dude who you'd prefer to run against. But the focus has to be on the First Amendment. Without the First Amendment, you don't get to protect any of the other ones. Without the First Amendment, you're not even free. And that's what this article is. Lee Fang doing some amazing journalism. Lee Fang is off the charts. When Lee Fang is on point, Lee Fang is on point. From the Unheard, Lee Fang and Jack Polson, they talk about Moderna. And what they're saying is Moderna is working with this nonprofit company to flag posts, or they have been, to flag posts that they don't agree with. That's all this disinformation means. Is, we don't like this post, so we're kind of working with social media companies to flag it. It's done through this organization that's called the Public Good Projects. Key to this is a drug industry funded NGO, Public Good Projects. It's always something good, isn't it, everybody? It's the Public Good Projects. According to documents that they've seen, PGP works closely with social media platforms, government agencies, and news websites to confront the root cause of vaccine hesitancy. I could be hesitant for a vaccine for whatever the hell reason I want. I don't care what the WHO says. I don't care what YouTube says. I don't care what Google says. I make my own goddamn decisions, and I don't tell anybody else what to do. And you shouldn't either. YouTube, Google, WHO. You can make your recommendations. You don't tell anybody what the hell to do. And they are going after people who are saying things that they don't like. Moderna's disinformation arm is perpetuating the public discourse wars that have been raging since early in the pandemic, aimed at shutting down anything that might undermine COVID-19 related policies, including lockdowns and efforts to encourage mass vaccinations. These documents provide a new window into the process that has roiled speech debates over the last 3 years. And it's still going on, and it's because it's not really about the vaccine. I'm not going to be talking about the details of any vaccine in this live. It's about the ability to say whatever you want to say for whatever purpose you want to say it. According to one report we've seen, Musk is deemed to be high risk, specifically a Musk video that ridiculed media and government officials who claimed that the COVID-19 vaccine was 100% effective against the virus. The report did not identify any false statements, but warned that this video highlighted the fact that deception by health authorities and healthcare providers during the pandemic would lay the groundwork to sow distrust in credible sources on vaccine safety and effectiveness. I decide what source is credible. I personally decide that. They are working with former FBI and Secret Service analysts for this project. This whole public group that goes around, works, their whole identity is to go around working with social media companies based on training, putting pressure on them, and this public good. It's always about the public good, isn't it? The public good projects. And they work with ex-FBI, just like the social media companies have ex-FBI involved with them as well. How is this a First Amendment violation? Do you not remember Operation Warp Speed? Yeah, that was Donald Trump. And we funded, this is taxpayers, U.S. taxpayers, funded the production, paying for this, the research, and then buying the goods of these drugs from Moderna. They turn around, take estimates for about $6 billion taxpayer dollars is what I could find specifically for Moderna, just Moderna. And they turn around. You are now a government contractor. You are taking taxpayer money. You've never done anything successful in your company's life until you got our money. You got money. The government doesn't create any money. They take it from people, and you took money from people, gave it to Moderna, and now Moderna's hiring a nonprofit company to use AI and ex-FBI to monitor everyone's speech and then to go to the social media companies and to put pressure on retraining, potentially censorship as well. They're private companies, so we don't even get all the documents or how we don't even know the extent to what the hell's going on. All starting with public funds. You are not allowed to do so. You are a government contractor. You have no right to be in the realm of free speech. And until we realize that, until we focus on that, that battle is a hard enough battle. Because that battle entails, well, these politicians that should be talking about this, they are getting paid and broke off by the same people. So that's a generational battle, just the First Amendment. And until we focus on, right now, people are all over the map. That's way more important than even impeaching Mayorkas or Biden or any of this stuff. They've got your energies all over the map. And I guess it's not sexy enough for you, but sometimes you need to get back to the nuts and bolts and the nitty gritty and take a look at the First Amendment and how they're trying to bastardize it by using these terms, anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is not illegal. The government should be in no business involved with labeling anything as racist or anti-Semitic or whatever you want to call it. And you should not be in the business of contracting out a drug to a company and then the company running around trying to squash free speech. That's where everything should start right now. That's what we need to focus on. If that can't be stopped, then you're wasting time with everything else.
Middle MAGA.